And as I ate my 2 bags of hot Cheetos and 3 white chocolate chip cookies during math class, I noticed I was a bit cold. So I reached down to my lap to grab my bunched up sweater, and as I grabbed it, I was shook. Oh shit, I'm fat. Hey you guys, my name is Michelle McDaniel and this is my page. My thoughts will probably offend you, and here we talk about fitness, relationships, story time, and really anything that I think of because they are my thoughts. So you guys once again have been in my inbox and I get this recurring question saying, Michelle, what was your initial wake up moments? When did you decide to get healthier? Well, this is that story and I hope you enjoy it. So through my childhood, we knew absolutely nothing about healthy food. I literally could eat whatever I wanted as a child. I had full access to the kitchen at all times. I could eat whatever I wanted. The only vegetable I would eat was smothered in cheese or drenched in ranch. Hence my love for cheese and ranch now as an adult. I remember as a kid, I went to one of my friend's houses and her mom made meatloaf and her mom put the meatloaf on my plate. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. She put the dinner roll on my plate. Oh yeah, dinner roll, that's great. And then she put this green object that looks like a miniature tree on my plate. What is this? Why are there tiny trees on my plate, ma'am? Let me just roll that in here really quick. Now, when I was young, I was pretty thin. My mom was naturally thin and I had her same body type up until I started puberty. My name, and I've told you guys this before, but my nickname was She Urkel. Yep, there's that pic. Roast me. So I was thin, I never really had to worry about being fat, or I didn't really worry about getting fat. I didn't know what fat was, just give me more cheese. And let me just tell you, my love of butter as a child and still till this day, I just can't control it. Let me just give you a little insight on how horrible my diet used to be. My mom told me this story. I mean, this goes way back to when me and my brother were babies. We were literally like little black rugrats, okay, who loved butter. So my mom's cooking in the kitchen, right, with us off to the side, and she turns her back on me and my brother, and we're both like, let's do this. Target acquired. And as she leaves the room, we start crawling on over there. He gets on all fours and I climb up, and my mom walks in and then hides behind the wall to just watch what her little rugrats are doing. And she said I snatched that butter, broke it in half, and me and my brother start munching away on pure butter. Wait, you're right, Yoshi. I'm over this. Yoshi is not about that health life. You guys should know that. But yeah, we snatched that butter and we had to be like 2-ish. At that moment, my mom should have known she needed to do something. But she didn't, and she thought it was cute, and she went about her business. But anyway, thumbs up for that mini story of my buttery childhood. Okay, so back to me being super skinny and being the female version of Urkel. So I was thin until I hit puberty. I hit puberty at 10 years old on my birthday. If you catch my drift, that lovely day of becoming a woman. It's great. All of a sudden, hips popped out. I got these things on my chest called boobs, if you didn't know. I had to wear a contraption called a bra. I wasn't allowed to go outside without the contraption, wearing my little tank tops like all my friends could anymore. Old men were hitting at me and my hunger was out of control. And suddenly I started noticing that I was a little squishier in places that I wasn't used to being so squishy. But I really didn't know what to do about that because I wasn't taught any type of healthy value, so I just continued to eat the way that I always ate, but I started working out as well, which made me even hungrier. So I ate more and got more squishier, and then I worked out more and still got more hungry and more squishier, and the cycle continued. So now I'm in middle school, and you guys, my boobs were popping. They were almost double D's in middle school. I had some knockers in 8th grade, watermelons, and whatever analogy you want to use. So I was pretty good at math up until 8th grade. I hated math, I didn't get math, and I really didn't want to do math because it made me feel rather dumb. I mean, once they started throwing in like logarithms, I knew it was over for me. I was that kid that would show up before school started and get help, stayed after class to get help, stayed during lunch to get help, and would go back after school to get help, and it just wasn't going in, and my teacher was just like, And really, now that I think about it, I think I only passed because he saw how much effort I was putting into it and he just felt bad for me. Shout out to anyone else who's bad at math. Are you bad? Tell me in the comment section. Make me feel better. Now combine being horrible at math and my anxiety at the time, and you're not gonna get a very good combo. But my teacher let us eat in class. My God, even though I hated math, I really looked forward to that class because eating. So math was right after lunch. So along with eating my lunch, I would make sure to get my snacks for math class so that I could just eat. I really didn't know what was going on in my class, but I get my food. So every day I would get 2 mini bags of hot Cheetos and 3 of those delicious cookies with the nuts and the white chocolate. Yes, delicious. I still have a thing for those cookies, you guys. Like every once in a while, I will go into Subway and get like 3 of them. And that's literally what I did back then. I would get 3 of those white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. And I could totally eat more than 3, but I only had about $7 for snacks, so it forced me to limit myself. So I'm in class and my teacher has the nerve to mix logarithms with division. Instant anxiety. So I break out my snacks. Food, thank the Lord. So I'm having a good old time eating the hell out of my snacks. And as I ate my 2 bags of hot Cheetos and 3 white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies, my teacher talked about logarithms and I zoned out, just focusing on my food. I noticed I was cold, so I reached down to my lap to grab my bunched up sweater, and as I grabbed it, I was shook. I grabbed it again. I squeezed it. And as I looked at the cookies in my hand, I said, holy shit, I'm fat. You guys, the thing that I grabbed was not my sweatshirt. In fact, my beautiful sweatshirt was on the ground near my feet. But what I grabbed was my gut. I never really noticed how large my gut got until that exact moment. I was so devastated, I didn't even want to eat the rest of my food, but we all know I did. But at that moment, I knew I wanted to change my body, and I said hello of years of being confused about food, crash diets, and being unhappy and insecure about my body. I knew I wanted to change my body, I just didn't know how, but I knew I didn't want a gut that I mistook for a bunched up sweatshirt. And that was literally my oh shit, I'm fat moment and the breaking point in my head where I was like, I'm probably not the healthiest person. I figured that out in 8th grade. Took me a long time to get actually healthy, but we're here now. That just proves, guys, that it does take time. Definitely didn't take me overnight. So what was your oh shit, I'm fat moment? Did it happen recently or was it a long time ago? And what did you do to help get yourself healthier? I personally feel like for most people there is a point where we never thought about our bodies and then one thing happens and then that's all we ever think about. Growing up, isn't it just grand? It makes me feel all warm and cuddly inside just thinking about it. Yoshi came back to say hi, or hide behind me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to share it with a friend. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, or the thumbs down button. Not too sure why you would be offended by it, but some people are. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of me, and follow me. And yes, Yoshi does have an Instagram right there. And we will see you guys next time.